This is an early contender for Album of the Year. Hi there, I'm Jack Maniac, and welcome back to Maniac Reviews his record collection because he doesn't know what else to post on short-form platforms. We're still working on the name. Today's album is Playboy Manbaby's 2026 album, Violence, which I have here on CD. Starting with the cover, I unfortunately don't think I can show it here due to content, so I flipped around the inside insert for that opening shot. Overall, I think it's a good graphic that accomplishes what it intends. The vocalist, Robbie, has said that it's supposed to be sort of unsettling, akin to that bear scene in The Shining, and I think it does that well. I also like how the back cover is a literal backside of the graphic. The inside graphics contrast pretty heavily with the outside and play on the whole Playboy Manbaby corporation thing that the band's been doing recently, with the corporations are people tour. I just have to say I love this shade of yellow. I love the colorful 80s business sleaze costumes that Robbie and TJ have on, and I really like this scattered violence text up here on the CD. Overall, I'd give it a 9 out of 10 on art and packaging. The only reason I wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10 is because of the nature of the cover art, which makes it difficult to show off or recommend to other people. Which is an awful shame because the music here is phenomenal. It's not exactly what I would have expected given the singles of the cover art, but it's honestly sort of better for it. Playboy's wide sonic and genre color palette are on full display here. Of course, there's classic alt-rock and punk flavors on songs like The Way It's Done, Criminals, Mental Breakdown, and Hope, but songs like Obituary, Fire to My Yard, and The System seem to pull from hip-hop with the use of a drum machine, some of the production choices, and some of the lyrical flows, which makes sense given Robbie's rap side project, Spaceman Bob. It's not what I would have expected given Playboy's previous material, but honestly, I don't feel like any of these choices really pull you out of the album. It all still feels cohesive, just pulling from a wider range of influences. I credit that cohesiveness in part to the consistently great production by Zach Carper and Spencer Hode, and in part to the great musicianship from the band that ties these songs together. The thick, layered, and unique guitar parts from guitarist TJ Frigga act as the sonic glue for this album. The drumming is also incredibly solid, so much so that I would have never known it was two separate players unless I checked the song's individual credits. So massive props to those two players, Ren Peter Savage and Chad Dennis. The songwriting is just as witty, playful, and satirical as it is biting, as I've come to expect from Playboy. That said, it doesn't neglect its hooks. Songs like Good Times, Fire to My Yard, and Mental Breakdown are all criminally catchy. I don't really think there's any song here I'd call a slouch, even the ones I didn't particularly like on first listen grew on me. With all that in mind, I'd give this one a 10 out of 10. It's an early contender for my album of the year. It's not what I expected, it's better, and it's incredibly well suited to the moment. Alright, see y'all next time. I have a single out now called Sold Out. Please stream it. Love you.